Governor, if I may just go over the issues highlighted in the question. Sudhir and the public would like to get more information about the payments incident. We released a statement on this earlier this week, but we also mentioned that we'd provide more information when the investigations are complete. However, there are some issues that you could bring some light to. So first and foremost, there is the issue of whether it was a hack. Would you like to clarify on that? The amounts that were involved. More importantly, the steps that BoU has taken since the incident happened to recover these monies, and how this investigation is impacting staff. If you could comment on the staff issues, the weaknesses that have been mentioned by Sudhir. Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Deputy Governor.
Okay, thank you, Sudhir, for that question. Again, I want to emphasize the fact that investigations are still ongoing, and I would not like to tamper with those ongoing investigations. So in response to your questions, I'm going to give you facts, just only facts, all right? That will, of course, become known. And these ones we are sure of. So, and I would like to reverse the question that you've asked. First of all, going to start with the amounts that were involved, because there have been lots of things flying in the media. Everybody wakes up with a speculation. It becomes a lead story. So there's a lot of confusion, all right? And it's not good, particularly when you're targeting your central bank to be having that kind of. So I think I need to bring out something, make them clear. I want to be on the record for this, and I'll be held accountable for it. So I'm speaking authoritatively on this. Whatever has been going out in the media, everybody is free to speculate if they want, but they should speculate within the confines that's based with information. So I'll start with the amounts involved. You know, there were two transactions which were relating to debt service payments. The payment transactions in question included a payment to the World Bank of $6.134 million, which was instead paid to a company called Roadway Company Limited through a bank in Japan called MUFG. And that was on the 12th of September 2024. And then the second transaction was meant to be a payment to the African Development Fund of $8.596 million. It was instead paid to MJS International, London in the UK, on the 28th September 2024. Now, on the part of Bank of Uganda, upon discovering that the payments had not reached the intended beneficiaries, that is the World Bank and the African Development Fund, Bank of Uganda immediately commenced internal investigations and reported the matter to the relevant government agency, and that was the police, Uganda Police Force, the Criminal Investigation Directorate, and also the Financial Intelligence Authority. But beyond that, Bank of Uganda took the necessary steps to recover these funds. That was really our key priority, that of this fund that had been diverted, how quickly can we get back these funds? So that's what we've been working on. We put all our efforts in trying to recover these funds. So we instructed our correspondent bank, that is Citibank, and the banks where the funds had been credited to the accounts of the fraudsters, instructing them to freeze the said funds due to the suspected fraud that had taken place. We have since recovered $8.205 million. I repeat, we've recovered US dollars 8.205, of the funds that had been sent to MJS International, London, UK. And these funds have been credited back to the Uganda Government Consolidated Fund account here in Bank of Uganda. It's not frozen like the media is speculating. These funds have been credited back to the Consolidated Fund account here in Bank of Uganda. And we are pursuing the balance of $391,000 that went to this bank in London through, again, our correspondent bank, Citibank. However, Bank of Uganda has not recovered the amount paid to Roadway Company through the MUFG Bank of Japan. This bank has not been very cooperative. That's why we haven't recovered this money. Had the bank been as cooperative as the bank in the United Kingdom, even this money should have been recovered. So while they haven't been cooperative, we are working hard with our domestic and international partners, particularly through the Financial Intelligence Authority, to pursue the recovery of these funds. And we also expect the ongoing investigations to support our recovery efforts and help us understand the full extent of these fraudulent transactions. But more importantly, we are also cooperating with the Office of the Auditor General, who are conducting their independent investigations. So that is what it relates on the amount of funds that were involved. So forget about all this media speculation on the amount of the funds involved and who took the fund. The media, you wake up with your own story and you put it there, and because Ugandans are looking for such story, they'll buy it. But take this one from me as authoritative. And then the second question, there's even this, which is even bad, that Bank of Uganda was hacked. Look, it is absolutely not correct. I repeat, it is absolutely not correct that the BoU IT systems were hacked. Because hacking involves the act of gaining unauthorized access to computer systems and networks. And I can tell you with all the confidence that there is no evidence whatsoever of any unauthorized access to the BoU IT systems to divert the funds that I have just told you about. These fraud incidents were initiated outside the BoU IT systems to divert the funds. Bank of Uganda is a paying entity. You get instructions to pay, and we pay as instructed. So, let me repeat, the fraud incidents were initiated outside the Bank of Uganda IT systems, and instructions were received by Bank of Uganda to pay the wrong beneficiaries, leading to the subsequent diversion of the funds. Now, where the diversion took place, how and who were involved is a subject matter of the ongoing investigation, for which I cannot comment. But be rest assured, the Bank of Uganda IT systems remain fully operational. They are secure and uncompromised. Forget the nonsense out there that the BoU IT systems were hacked. That's my message on that. The BoU IT systems were never hacked. Our systems are operational, they're secure, and they're uncompromised. Now, on the staff involvement, look, whenever such a thing happens, you report this one to the police. And it's only normal for the police to take statements from all the staff who have a relationship or who work on such matters, who take part in the process of payments. So what has happened is that we are cooperating with the relevant authorities to provide information that is needed to conclude the investigation. To the best of our knowledge, no Bank of Uganda staff has been implicated thus far. So all the rumors you see there, all these things in the social media, I mean, there's no grain of truth in it whatsoever. Bank of Uganda staff have cooperated with the investigating authority, and to the best of our knowledge, no staff has so far been implicated, no been named in this. So maybe let me conclude on this. I'm just asking the public to remain patient and allow the relevant government agencies to conclude their investigations. Bank of Uganda will issue a comprehensive report. We will issue very comprehensive report on the incident once the investigations are complete. For now, we recommend that if you want any information, you source it from the related, from those agencies who are conducting the investigations, to avoid misinformation. This idea of bashing the central bank is not good. I hope, Sudhir, I've answered your question.